Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Punch Raw Boxing, aka Mr. Raw. Who shot himself? AKA el adobo, AKA el sazón, el borracho. Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao retired. We ain't never gonna see a man like that step in the ring. Manny Pacquiao. Oh, beautiful speech. Oh, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Manny Pacquiao, 8th Division World Champion, 5 lineal, 12-time World Champion, the Senator, the Ambassador, the Humanitarian, the good father, the good husband, the best karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao, retire. I was hoping, my selfish ways was just hoping for one more pelea, one more fight. I mean, man, he had 2 years lay off, you know. It was kind of hard, man. 2 years lay off at the age of 42. They switched the opponents, man. It was supposed to be Earl. It was supposed to be Earl. Oh, man. I just wanted to have a good finale for the man. The man deserve it. Damn it, the man deserve it. Manny. Don't leave. Don't go. Don't go away. Hey. We love you so. The minute you walk to this sport, please don't go. Ladies and gentlemen, I understand, man. You know, man, first and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all, my brothers and sisters. Love y'all. All I know it's hard because we're looking at the sport of boxing and be like, yo, who's next? Who's the next people's champion? Let alone a great fighter, let alone a legendary fighter, let alone a special fighter, but who is the next people's champion? I'm talking about people's champion. When he goes any corner of this world that they love Manny Pacquiao, they respect Manny Pacquiao. There's not a fighter like that. I mean, there's fighters that you could get a bunch of accomplishments and things of that nature. You could be 3 Division World Champion. You could be 2 Division World Champion. You could be Hall of Fame bound. But to be a people's campeón champion, damn, I can't even see who could be the next. Could it be Canelo? Could Canelo be the people's champion? Because even after Canelo Alvarez has separated himself from his contemporaries. Manny Pacquiao, 8th Division World Champion. Ain't never gonna be no 8th Division World Champion. Ain't never gonna be no 8th Division World Champion. That's Manny Pacquiao. Only one uno in 100+ year sports. Because you gotta have some type of criteria to be another people's champion. Because you gotta be exciting. You got to go through wars. You have to be relevant to the people. You have to be humble as well. See, Manny Pacquiao had that criteria, had the personality and the character to be the people's champion. And also, you got to have a country behind you. You got to have massive support. Now, there's a lot of good fighters out there, but they don't get no massive support. And if people don't believe in you, how other people gonna believe in you? Think about it. See, when Manny Pacquiao was a story, he's the story of unfortunate backgrounds in which we all have. Sometimes unfortunate backgrounds if we live in the ghetto, in the hood, in the slums, third world countries, you know. And then to see Manny Pacquiao grow out of that and come from that element, establish himself as a professional, just to make ends meet, just to survive. See, that's the difference between fighters, certain fighters back in the days and now. And I'm not gonna, and I don't want to. It's bad to compare now because boxing is in another level. I mean, look at you to see the fighters today. They was groomed into the sport. A lot of these fighters are nice. A lot of these fighters are homegrown. A lot of these fighters don't have to like scratch and eat mud pies and things of that nature. You know, you have fighters like guys like Ryan Garcia, both in a good parent household, and it was more of a choice. Tio was more of a choice. Dev was more of a choice. Manny Pacquiao, it wasn't really like a choice. It's really a must. I have to fight. I have to survive. Live in the streets, hungry. The storyline, man, is the story too, man, behind it. Is the story. Manny Pacquiao never made you feel like he's bigger than yourself. Manny Pacquiao made you feel like he's one of us. And every time you look at Manny Pacquiao, you're not looking at a fight. You're probably just looking at your life. You're looking at your life. That's why I always say that boxing translates to life itself. You're looking at Manny Pacquiao's fight. You probably look at your life. It resembles your life. A 12-round bout resembles your life. You know? Sometimes you have ups. Sometimes you have downs. Sometimes you got to, take a knee. Sometimes you get knocked down. Sometimes you got to stand and then you get right back up. Sometimes you got malnutrition. It's all like Manny Pacquiao. It's all like it's relevant to the norm. It's relevant to the people. This is why he's the people's champ. Manny Pacquiao was so special, especially in this sport. When you take an L, they abandon you. In this sport, when you take an L, people abandon you. They don't believe in you no more. Manny Pacquiao, the good thing about Manny Pacquiao, the good thing about the Filipino people, and shout out to the Filipino people out there, because you never abandon your fighter. You never abandon that man that step inside that ring for y'all pure entertainment. You never abandon him. It don't matter if he wins. It don't matter if he lose. You stick by your fighter. And I love the Filipino people. I love the Filipino people. There should be more. I think fan bases should be like the Filipino fans to their fighter. Don't matter how many times Pacquiao lost, they are there. Oh, but over here, I'm gonna tell you like this: some fighters lose, and that's it. He's done. You got like a guy like Elvis Rodriguez, a young guy. He loses one time. Top Rank kicked him to the curb. Just one time. Elvis Rodriguez that trained with Freddie Roach. Freddie Roach that trains Manny Pacquiao. He lost one time. They kick him to the curb. But you know why it's so easy to kick him to the curb? It's because the Dominicanos didn't come overwhelming and support guys like Elvis Rodriguez. Maybe they could have done it to Manny Pacquiao, but his people, Bob Arum, be like, no, I can't let go of Manny Pacquiao because this country, look at all those people that love this kid, this guy. I can't let him go. They'll hate me to guts. Manny Pacquiao resembles, this is what we call Manny Pacquiao the ambassador, because Manny Pacquiao was somebody that you will want if it's not you, because I feel like your hero, if you a son, your hero should always be your dad. You know what I'm saying? Your hero should always be your dad, But other than your parents, if you want to choose a role model, other than your parents, if you want to choose a role model, and you want to be in the sport of boxing, or you're a fan of the sport of boxing, or you want somebody to not emulate, but you want somebody to represent your character and your personality, or Manny Pacquiao is that guy. Manny Pacquiao is that guy, and I know when we're talking about Manny Pacquiao, it's gonna throughout the conversation, or throughout this dialogue, or throughout this content. Of course, when you mention Manny Pacquiao, we're gonna have to mention a little bit of Floyd Mayweather, right? Those names are attached, just like Tupac and Biggie, just like Nas and Jay-Z, huh? Just like Ike and Tina, just like R. Kelly and the little girls. How the hell did I add that one into this? They always gonna be attached together. Always gonna be attached together, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to be funny, but it's true. You think about R. Kelly, you think about the little girls. You think about Manny Pacquiao, you think about Floyd, you think about Nas, you think about Jay, you think about Meek, you might be thinking about Drake. People be like, Diablo, boys, lo matate, Diablo. You had me there. You had me at hello. Damn, but you was going good, man. Why you gotta make everything a joke? But you understand what I'm trying to say. I ain't never gonna see a Manny Pacquiao. I don't believe it, because I just don't, in accomplishment wise, I don't think so. Because look what Manny Pacquiao always thought every time he stepped inside the ring, he said, I want to entertain the fans. I want to entertain the fans. I want to entertain the fans. A lot of these boxers just be like, I just got to get the win. A win is a win. Manny Pacquiao never said a win is a win. Manny Pacquiao, if he wins and boards a fan, that hurts him. He feel like he lost. Look how Manny Pacquiao felt after Adrian Broner. He didn't feel like he gave the people what they deserve. Because see, Manny Pacquiao knows the value of money. So Manny Pacquiao wants you to pay for something. He wants you to enjoy paying for something for this event. Manny Pacquiao always showed out. Manny Pacquiao always wanted to fight. Not only wanted to fight for him, but wanted to fight for the people. And Manny Pacquiao always let it be known, I'm fighting for the people. Manny Pacquiao fighting for me. You fighting with Manny Pacquiao? Yeah, I'm fighting for you. All right, I want to see you. And then Manny Pacquiao shows out. And even in his last fight versus Yordenis Ugas, where people be like, oh man, now it's time for Manny Pacquiao to hang it up. I said, I think Manny Pacquiao need to hang it up. I even said it. I said, yo, you know what? I think he need to hang it up, right? And I was there, man. I was a pleasure to be there in Manny Pacquiao's last fight. It was an honor to be holding Manny Pacquiao's WBA belt. If you haven't seen it, go check the video. Had an honor. Good looking out for Team Manny Pacquiao. Shout out to the Casimero team. Shout out to Sean Gibbons. Did a hell of a job, man, managing this man and supporting this guy. And I said, damn, Manny Pacquiao looked fast. Look in person. The first half of the fight, I said, damn, Manny Pacquiao got hands. Now, yo, I was saying like, yo, no wonder this guy was damn special, because at the age of 42, and I was seeing them combination fly, whether it was all landing or whether it's not, I'm like, damn. Manny Pacquiao was fast, yo. Manny Pacquiao at this age, I was like, damn. After 2-year layoff, 42 years old, you already know Manny Pacquiao's a freak of nature, so I didn't want to even give him that type of excuse. And then they had to switch opponents, and he still performed the way that he performed. That's why he's great. He didn't look bad to me. Manny Pacquiao has set a standard that it might be too much for this young generation. He set a standard, bro. He set a standard, man. They're not even Floyd Mayweather set. Because one thing, Floyd is great, but he ain't do it for the fans. He didn't care about entertaining the fans. Manny Pacquiao was about the people. That's the difference. That's the difference. Manny Pacquiao was for the people. Sly in the building, what's good? Do you have an official prediction on Teo versus Kambosos? Who do I bet house on punch? Is that a question? You better put all your money, your house, your lady, up and bet on Teofimo Lopez. I gotta get to that point. But good looking out, my brother. Good looking out. Thank you for the contributions, my brother. Thanks for the super chat, my brother. Now let me put this. Hold on. What's good, Dead Drop? Let me see what's up to the people right quick, man. My fault, man. Damn. What a hospitality I got. Eric Gomez, what's good? Rider of the Storm, what's good, my brother? Yo, Lopez, UK47 Boxing, UK47 Boxing. Everybody subscribe to UK47 Boxing. Pej, what's good? Manny Pacquiao will be remembered as one of the all-time greats. Well, for me, I don't even remember him as one of the all-time greats. I remember Manny Pacquiao, again, the best intro. Y'all already know, the 8th Division World Champion, 5 Literally the 12 World Champion, the Senator, the Ambassador, the Humanitarian, the good husband, the good father, the best karaoke singer of them all. The GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. Man, you should have invited me to be the announcer for you, man. Damn, Manny. Robert, what's good, my brother? Was Manny every on VADA testing on Mayweather, not USADA? It doesn't matter. He sued. Whoever thought that Manny Pacquiao was on some... See, Manny Pacquiao don't play. See, there's a lot of people out there. We have heard some allegations about on somebody. We heard allegations. But Manny Pacquiao said, who? Me. You say I know. I druggy me. You say I'm steroid. I sue you. When Manny Pacquiao sue, everybody shut the F up. Talk about Manny Pacquiao, everybody shut the F up. Everybody now was talking around, yo, Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's gonna sue your ass. Talk about Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao don't play like that. He's a man of integrity. He's a man of principle. Don't you play with my name and my legacy like that. I will sue your ass. See, that's what I like about Manny Pacquiao. Don't play with Manny Pacquiao. Defamation of character. Don't you play Manny Pacquiao. Yo, don't you play with a man of God. The Mayweathers ain't never said a peep after that. Yeah, what you said? You said about me? Pacquiao don't play. Take your ass to court. We would have wished, you see, so we seen some excuses and allegations. We would have wished somebody took somebody to court. Right? Manny Pacquiao don't play. Don't play with my legacy like that. 8th Division World Champion. You think that's easy? You think that's easy? 8th Division World Champion, you gonna play with my name? And I know, especially in the era of, all these PEDs and stuff like that, when you see something that great, people don't believe that you could be that great. Because of course, you know what I'm saying? Guys like the Pablo Escobar of PED snack messed up one of the greatest sports in baseball. Wanted to enhance things and stuff like that. Now he want to be all this goody good two shoes and want to be the Jose Canseco of boxing now, all of a sudden. Good looking out, Robert. Manny is clean. Manny's a man of God. Manny work hard. Oh, man. King of Plan never been tested before. He's Rap Star Boxing Honors was good. Yo, Blue, that's you. Nah, that's not Blue. Little Penny, Reg, Giovanni, Little Penny, User. Yo, Punch, how would you see Pac versus Spence? I think Pac would have got him. Looking at Manny Pacquiao and him saying that the legs was not there, I don't think it would have been good, man. If his legs would have acted up, I don't think it would have been good. You know what I'm saying? If it was you give me a Manny Pacquiao that is 100%, I think I got Manny Pacquiao beating everybody. I mean, for me, to be honest, man, when he beat Keith from Tom Thurman, I feel like Keith Thurman was the best welterweight at that time. The most accomplished, the best welterweight at that time, with the power, with the movement, and Manny Pacquiao won. And once Manny Pacquiao did beat Keith Thurman, then I think he was capable of beating everybody in the welterweight division. I mean, remember, this welterweight division is good, but nobody has really separated themselves from that. Other than Manny Pacquiao, who already got a cemented legacy, nobody in the welterweight division, the elite guys, haven't really separated themselves from one another. I don't think nobody is head or shoulders above anybody. Even if look at Bud Crawford, we're gonna be talking about that fight just a little bit, right? Bud Crawford versus Sean Porter. Even if Bud Crawford beats Sean Porter, or Sean Porter beats Crawford, did Sean Porter separate himself from Earl Spence? Did he separate himself from Keith Thurman? Now, Keith Thurman haven't fought in 2+ years, man. I'm trying to preserve Keith Thurman as long as I can because I'm a fan of Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. I'm a fan of Keith Thurman, but Keith Thurman, when is your date, my brother? What is it? Your hand really hurt? Did Manny Pacquiao retire Keith Thurman? Maybe until he comes. This is what it is. He's retired. When you see Manny Pacquiao in real person, you need to see his arms so thick. Hey, yo. What he was doing, why his arm is so thick? Because I can show you, you know what I'm saying? My arm is thick in the morning or before I go to sleep. Stop, man. Pause, man. We're talking about boxing. Yo, Manny Pacquiao got thick arms. I wonder why. It's like Adidov said, man, we ain't talking about the fight. We talking about his arms. We talking about his calves. We ain't never seen Manny Pacquiao's calves like that. Good looking now, Norman. What's good? Good looking now. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate it, man. But yes, man, Manny Pacquiao retired, man, and all we just thinking about, of course, all the glory he has given us, man. It was so much highlight that you can't even, you need a whole movie. Manny Pacquiao needs a movie, damn it. When the movie of Manny Pacquiao is gonna come out? We need the Manny Pacquiao movie, and I swear it's gonna be good. I want to see the part, you know what I'm saying, when he's struggling, trying to make ends meet, started boxing. I want to see the part when he's gambling. I'm sorry, Jinky Pacquiao, but I think one of the best times is when he's probably going to be having a bunch of orgies with a bunch of Filipino girls and stuff like that when he's gambling. So I want to see that part too. I want to see that part. I want to see that part in the movie. Hey, you got to have some drama in the movie, all right? Everything is not all happy, go lucky and stuff like that. I want to see that part because I know there was some drama. When Jinky, when Jinky slapped him with divorce papers leading up to, what was it? I think it was the Bradley fight. Was it the Bradley or the Marquez fight? When Jinky slapped him with divorce paper. I want to see that in the movie. Manny, I see you all those hearts. Fuck you, Manny. I see that leaving. And she slapped him with divorce papers while the fight week, when he was leading to the fight, his mind wasn't right. I want to see that in the movie. Then when he became a born-again Christian, I think it'll be a good movie. It'll be a good movie. Or it could be a movie with like a love and boxing, like that. The love and basketball, but love and boxing. Manny Pacquiao and Jinky Pacquiao. Be good. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, the trilogy, the fight that a lot of people, well, one of the most anticipated fight of the year, let's be honest. Of course, a lot of people was mad because we wanted to see the heavyweight undisputed. Cool. And he said, Punch was good looking out, my brother. Punch, you going to be at the Fury fight? I don't know yet, man. I don't know. I will decide this Saturday if I'm going to the fight. I will decide this Saturday if I'm going to the fight to see Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Once again. Now, I did a video. Good looking out, my brother. Good looking out. I did a video earlier today. There's people that, you know what I'm saying, I thought a lot of people was going to hate the video, to be honest. I thought people was going to hate. What you talking about, Punch? Then you got Deontay Wilder beating Tyson Fury. Didn't you see the first fight? Didn't you see the second fight, Punch? Huh? You crazy, Punch. You crazy. Are you rooting for him? Or are you, come on, tell us the truth. So me and my brother was good. Punch, they already made a movie in the Philippines where they show that time in Manny's life gambling and side chicks. Yo, can you forward me the link? Is it in the Philippines or is it English? Cause I don't want to read the caps like I was watching what's the movie The Passion of Christ. Well, I'm watching, I can't even feel it, right? Cause you're watching The Passion of Christ and reading at the same time. Hey yo. Why you doing that to him? Don't do it. Jesus, let him go. Man, I wanted to see Passion of the Christ, but I wish they would have translated it in English, man. I was just reading all day and watching them. What he said? Oh, is that Peter? Is that Joseph? Good looking out. Appreciate you, my brother. Robert, I remember when they accused Marquez cheating when he KO'd Pac. Hey, got to fight fire with fire. Oh, what you trying to say? You trying to say that Manny Pacquiao was on the juicy juice? Huh? What you trying to say, Robert, that Manny Pacquiao was on the Kool-Aid? Huh? High C? Iced Tea? Sunny D? Don't be playing with Manny Pacquiao like that. We protect Manny Pacquiao around here. Good looking out, Rob. In the Philippines. Oh, man. Come on, man. You want to see that English? Because I need to connect with the movie. I need to connect, you know. Will there be another 8 division world champion, 10 divisions? Hell no. Hell to the no. Hell no. Never. Think about it. Who right now in 109 pounds you see they're going to be the next Manny Pacquiao? Who you have? Huh? Tony, much respect. Punch, run, boxing in the chat. Stop to show support. Hit the like button. Working the double salute to the chat. Got to get back to work. Hey, yo, man, take care of your health, man. I know that double. I know you can time and a half is good money, but health is first. But look at me, I stay up all day. So I feel you, Tony. I feel you, man. God bless. Keep on working. Keep on providing. Keep on being who you are, my brother. One of the best out there. One of the best supporters, man. One of the realest guys in the YTPC, Tony. Little Penny. Hell to the no. Hell no. But Manny Pacquiao is one of the greats. We already know that, man. Ain't nothing taken away from Manny Pacquiao. So. Why do I feel like Deontay Wilder got a chance? Transcendent Sports in the building was good. Why do I feel Deontay Wilder does have a chance? Now, a lot of people talking about Punch's chance. I'm just trying to break it down technically wise. And when I was doing film study, y'all, don't get mad. Because I know there's a lot of people mad. I think there's a lot of people that analyze it fairly. Then there's a lot of people that want to analyze it because they're mad about how Deontay Wilder took his loss. I'm past that. The fight is going to happen. The trilogy is going to happen. Let's break it down. But let's break it down fairly. It's easy to just say, oh, but the first fight he outboxed and then he demolitioned him on the second fight and that's it. He got his number. You could say that. But this is what I was doing film study on the first and the second fight. And what I wanted to see the holes that Tyson Fury got to see if Deontay Wilder could capitalize and how he could capitalize. And I have to see if Deontay Wilder has the intangibles to capitalize off the holes that Tyson Fury has. Because I believe that Tyson Fury got holes in his game. I do think so. Now it's up to the fighters, up to his opposition to expose that. It's up to his opposition to neutralize it. So the question is, does Deontay Wilder possesses the intangibles to capitalize off Tyson Fury's weakness? Now, this is what I'm going to say. When I was looking at, I was doing film study all night. I was doing film study all night to the morning. And that was just the second fight. I did the first fight, but I was doing a lot of film study. And even though that we look at the fight and we'll be like, yo, damn, this fight was he demolished Deontay Wilder. But the way he demolished it was not like clean, effective, the way that we accustomed of knowing Tyson Fury as the best technician, great jab, great this. Tyson Fury couldn't beat Deontay Wilder in a Tyson Fury form. If you understand what I'm trying to say. Tyson Fury couldn't beat Deontay Wilder outboxing Deontay Wilder. And a lot of people be like, oh, yo, that he lost the first fight. Look, it was a draw. It was a draw. Regardless of how you like it, regardless of how you feel, it was a draw. But the guy that you say, that a lot of people say, can't hold a lick, can't hold his jockstrap in terms of boxing skills. He went 12 rounds with a guy that a lot of people say don't got skills. So how much skills the Tyson Fury got that he goes 12 rounds with a guy that got no skills? In the words of Teddy Atlas, that's supposed to be a well-respected voice in the sport of boxing, said that Deontay Wilder can't fight, nor he could box. So if Tyson Fury is getting all this credit by being arguably the number one heavyweight of the world with all the technique and all the skill set, how does he go 12 rounds with a Deontay Wilder that just got the right hand, that just got the equalizer? Deontay Wilder got nothing but a right hand. How does a guy with that prestige and elite skill like Tyson Fury goes 12 rounds and get knocked down twice by Deontay Wilder? He gotta have something. He gotta have something. Then the second fight, yeah, it was an onslaught, but how did it start? And that's high low, the Melo. Good looking out, my brother. Good looking out. Appreciate you, man. Gracias de lo mío. Punch, do you, chief? Wilder got hit wrong on the second fight. That would not happen again. Blitz. See, I was about to head to that point. Wilder, look, Tyson Fury's feint is prestige, supreme, probably one of the best feints in the game. Deontay Wilder was falling for feints. That when I was, if you go look, I got the live commentary. HLD in the building, what's good? Luis, dímelo, mi hermano. Van, what's good? When in the second fight, I was like, damn, Deontay Wilder just flinching for almost every feint, man. Stop flinching for the feint. Y'all can see in my live commentary when I was watching the fight, when I was breaking down the fight. The first knockdown was behind the head. I don't care what anybody say, it was behind the head. Now, if you know boxing, you've been spar, you've been in the boxing ring, you've been in the amateur, you've been in the boxing fight, you've been in the fight, you get punched in the back of your head. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why Purchado Colon is paralyzed at the moment. It's unfortunate, but because of the punch in the back of the head. You get punched in the back of the head by a guy that's nearly 300. Well, I'm not going to say that day he was 300 pounds, but you know Tyson Fury is a big boy. And after that punch, it's hard to get your faculties in order. It's hard. This is no excuse. I'm just telling you what I saw when I'm watching, when I'm doing film study. Forget about it. Y'all ain't never hear me talk about this. Y'all never heard, I ain't never did a video about it. There is no excuse to it. What I'm saying is that knockdown and that punch set the tone for the demolish. That's what I'm saying. Behind the ear. I don't think it was just behind the ear. I think it was behind. I try to see it as much as possible of every angle. Yeah, he might have hit the ear, but he hit behind the head. He hit behind the head. The video is there. There's no more slow motion. I could slow it as slow as possible. I could give whatever angle, every angle they've shown. And look, the other thing is, the referee in the 6th round, I believe, so the 5th round, was telling Deontay Wilder to keep his head up. The reason why they didn't warn Tyson Fury, and I'm going to tell you like this, Tyson Fury, I'm doing film study. This is no biased opinion, nothing like that. I'm doing film study to break this down. And maybe I could do film study. I just don't like sharing videos and stuff like that because you get flagged for the dumbest reason. And I'm not trying to be flagged. Sometimes you don't get flagged. Sometimes they flag you. I ain't trying to do that. See, I would have loved to show y'all what I was studying last night. You study the video, so do you see Fury cheat? No. I studied the video in terms of what I saw. I saw Tyson Fury, and I'm not saying he did it intentional, but in their exchanges, Tyson Fury hit behind the head more than 5 times. That even the color commentator, what's her name from Top Rank? I forgot her name. She said, I believe in the 5th and the 6th round, she said she hits him again in back of the head. She wasn't doing the color commentating on that fight. Maybe there's a different video, stuff like that. But she even said it. And when I was watching the slow-mo, I said, damn, Tyson Fury hit Deontay in the back of the head for quite some time. Shit. How the hell he's gonna get his faculties back in order? So, and I seen the fight, but I never cared to do film study on the second fight because I feel like the second fight was, we all saw what happened in the second fight. But I started doing the film study last night with the second fight. And I slowed it down to see what Deontay Wilder first could do to offset what Tyson Fury could do better. Because it's hard for me to see what Tyson Fury could do better in the second fight. So I came with this conclusion. So I said, it's not taking Tyson Fury to win away from him, but without getting hit behind the head could set a tone. And you saw when he didn't get hit behind the head, he could go a whole 12 with Tyson Fury. Did Tyson Fury even hurt Deontay Wilder in the second fight? In the first fight? Tyson Fury was swinging as crazy as what people feel Deontay Wilder be swinging at a time. That's what I saw. One of the best punch of the night was the hit to the body. That was the cleanest shot. Right, a couple right hands that snapped Deontay Wilder's neck back, but Tyson Fury was imposing his will, imposing his weight, imposing his height. Something that we wish we would have seen Anthony Joshua do to Alexander Usyk when he should have adjusted. Now, just like everybody be seeing, there's certain things that Deontay Wilder need to work on. One thing is he needs to not flinch on the damn feints. Because if Tyson Fury catch him on feints in this fight, he's gonna set the tone. He's gonna set the tone, and if you can't stop the feints, even Adewale didn't fall for feints. The reason why he could go 12 with Tyson Fury. If everybody here knows that Deontay Wilder has a right hand, Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that his hands is powerful. Everybody knows that he's a freak of nature, regardless if you hate him or love him, whatever. We all know that Deontay Wilder possesses one of the best powers we have ever seen in this sport. That right hand does not have to hit flush to the face. It does not have to hit the grill. He could establish that right hand, hit the solar plex. He could establish a stiff jab. He could establish a stiff jab, hit the solo plex, come with an overright instead of the 1-2 up top. Wah, which we all know is coming, which we all know he's going to do. Even when he got his faculties, even when he don't have his faculties, boom. If he throws that jab to the body, boom, and come right back up top, in which Tyson Fury in film study never has his left hand up to block. Tyson Fury's never has his, he has that UK defensive style. Is the reason why he has got caught, is the reason why he has gotten dropped several times. That left hand is always down. He rarely throws a left hook. You know? So, Deontay Wilder needs to work his way from the bottom to the top. Pause. All right? He need to foreplay this shit. Deontay Wilder need to foreplay this ish. He needs to work his way from the bottom to the top. Because Tyson Fury already feel. Look, one thing about Tyson Fury, he got confidence, bro. You're not going to look into the eye. I'm going to tell you like this. And Deontay Wilder, don't look into his eye. Don't give him the mean grill because he's not afraid of you. Don't give him the mean grill. He's not afraid of you. Tyson Fury never been afraid of Deontay Wilder. He don't shiver. So all that grill, I want Deontay Wilder to have fun. Deontay Wilder need to go back into the happy place. Deontay Wilder need to go to Neverland and get that happy mode. Because when Deontay Wilder is happy, I think that's when he's dangerous. When he's fooling around, when he's knocking you out and playing to the crowd, this is what I saw. This is what I saw with Deontay Wilder when he fought Tyson Fury. And then I listened to him also after the first fight. He was saying that he was overwhelmed with the crowd. Never had a big crowd like that. He was overwhelmed with the pay-per-view, with everything that was going on. Let's not forget, he comes from a little city, from a little town, Alabama. And maybe it overwhelmed him. Maybe that stage at the time was too big for Deontay Wilder. Maybe he was overthinking it. We need Deontay Wilder to get that smile back. Get that smile. Relax. Have fun. Have rhythm. Tyson Fury should be having no more rhythm than you. Some people going to be like, oh, what you telling you? That's what stereotype. Why he shouldn't have more rhythm than Deontay Wilder. You know, Fury would try to come in like a hammer. He needs to protect himself, but Wilder has a mean punch that can KO. But also, bro, I don't know what video you've been studying. Fury did cheat, and that's the fact. Or that's what you're gonna go by, Luck Anthony? Is that what you're gonna go by watching this fight? You gotta get past that, my brother. In the end of the day, they're gonna fight. In the end of the day, he lost. In the end of the day, nobody went to jail. In the end of the day, nobody was pressed with charges. Let it go, man. We got a trilogy in our hands. October 9th. Cheating what? Who has been held accountable? Who? Come on, man. By now, you should be over past that. Drew in the building. What's good? Back from the UK. It was special. Viva Usyk. Alexander Usyk again. Congratulations to Alexander Usyk for that performance. Stop speculating, man. Yeah, man. Like you still going. Look, Anthony, you still gonna be on that? That's a fact. If that's a fact, somebody will be locked up. If that's a fact, the commission. If that's a fact, the what you call it? The inspector And I've been in the locker rooms. I know how they inspect shit. It's very, very hard to get past the inspectors. I'm gonna tell you like this. And if that inspectors, oh brother, have you been in the locker room? Do you know that they even follow you to take a piss and watch your pee-pee while you piss? Man, stop it. Stop it. And remember this. If they get drug tested, everybody get drug tested after and before the fight, right? They get drug tested. Then there's a copy of that blood. There's a sample of that blood frozen somewhere. They could always go back into the blood and be like, what did he had in his system? So stop it. Stop. There's a fight. Let's worry about the fight. Let's break down the fight technically and stop all this cheating and bullshit. Fury cheated, but Wilder wanted the third fight and fought Ortiz twice, who was on PED cheater. Anthony's still on that. He on code. Yeah, man, don't stop being on code. Be your own man. Don't be a robot. Don't be a robot to the narrative, man. Be a robot to the narrative. Wilder is coming to win. I think Wilder is coming to win. Wilder is going to get killed by Fury's stiff jab and body shots. I doubt it that had Wilder smashed by the third round. I doubt it. I doubt that he's going to kill him with a stiff jab or body shots from Tyson Fury. I doubt it. I think he could do other things. I think his movement, if he doesn't neutralize his movement and Deontay Wilder don't go to the body, if Deontay Wilder don't have a defensive stand, if Deontay Wilder is going back on a straight line when Tyson Fury is throwing, Deontay Wilder has to throw combinations. You cannot go single shots for single shots. You got to throw combinations. You're the smaller guy. Be who you are. Be that gifted fighter that you are. You're athletic. Yeah, you might be smaller, but your punch is heavier than anybody in the heavyweight division. Don't bulk up weight. Don't bulk up muscle because you're just going to be slower. You're going to look sluggish. And I heard that Deontay Wilder didn't run as well. And that's bad when you a boxer. You got to run. You got to run. And maybe he didn't want to run because he wanted to bulk up. Punch. Where do you have Usyk on your pound for pound? I've been thinking about it, man. I still got a number 2, man. I got a number 2. I got Canelo Alvarez number 1. And he about to fight for Undisputed. If you get Undisputed, 4-division world champion that his age and his resume is up to par, have beat past, present, and future. Past, present, and future. Still young. You know, I still Canelo Alvarez, man. Still Canelo Alvarez. It's a great win, though. Usyk is a great win, and I understand if people want to argue or debate that, it's cool. But man, it's Canelo Alvarez still. I was thinking about it. You know, of course, you live the moment. You be like, wow, man, Usyk did it. You know, but and you got to give him credit because he was also the underdog. If Wilder tries to outbox a master boxer like AJ, then Usyk will be a long night. I don't think that Deontay Wilder needs to go out there and try to outbox Tyson Fury. I'm saying that there's holes that are open to capitalize. Tyson Fury is not a great defender. Tyson Fury, it has reactions. Tyson Fury counters here and there. Tyson Fury imposes weight. But looking at it, look at the way that people see the fight. It's just funny the way that people critique Deontay Wilder. That's what it is. Because good looking out, Drew, for that, man. I appreciate it. It's just funny that I hear so many disses going on Deontay Wilder in terms of skills. And then I hear so much praises with Tyson Fury. Why the hell are we having a trilogy? Because if Deontay Wilder doesn't stand almost a chance or just a puncher's chance, how are we having a trilogy? We only have a trilogy when it's going back and forth. Why are we having a trilogy? And Sasson, Wilder was on tape saying he never does roll work. Yep. Jump rope, and he hit the heavy bag before the second Fury fight and other fights. Yeah, and that's the no-no. He should be running. He should be running. I don't give a damn what they say. He should be running. He should be running. And any pugilist of the game, any boxer will tell you got to run. You got to run. You got to run. I promise you, Wilder is going to knock out Fury. Well, I got Fury winning, but I got Fury winning in the 6th round. Good looking now, Drew. Yeah, I ain't like that. I didn't like that when I found out he don't do road work. And there's, other ways to work it out when you do strength and conditioning and you just do sprints. Nah, man, you gotta put in those road work. I want to see 5 miles, 6, 7 miles. Got to. Stamina's everything. 12-round bout. Got to. Muhammad Ali did it. All the greats did it. You gotta do it. We trying to change. You can't change it. I don't know. Maybe these new strength and conditioning coach coming to the sport of boxing and try to implement other workouts. Nah. This is boxing, man. Not broke, don't fix it. You got to do road work. Road work. That's one of the first things a guy will tell you. Stay in the gym, sharpen up your tools, road work. That's what they say. Road work. We have the trilogy because illegally Fury couldn't get out of it. He didn't want it. Yeah, and I understand that, but look, man, I think that he don't get the respect that he deserves. It's always trying to down his skill set. I don't care, man. He brought a bronze medal to the USA. I'm an American patriot. He brought us a bronze medal. I don't want to talk nobody talking down on Deontay Wilder's skill set. And anyway, when it comes to the heavyweight division, a lot of people like to see knockouts anyway. Deontay Wilder was providing knockouts. I remember everybody was hating on Tyson Fury because he was boring. Even the Klitschko fight, that was boring. This is why boxing is dead. Even when Tyson Fury beat Klitschko, there was a lot of people saying the heavyweight is in a coma. The heavyweight is dying. Even when Fury beat Klitschko, that's what we was hearing. That boxing is dead. That the heavyweight division is dying. It's boring. That's why nobody cared about Tyson Fury when he came back. Nobody was watching Tyson Fury the way that we was watching Mike Tyson after he came out of jail for Peter McNeely. Nobody cared about Tyson Fury. You know why? Because Tyson Fury was not entertaining. Tyson Fury was not bringing that entertainment to the table. And now you got Anthony Joshua. We had Deontay Wilder knocking everybody out. Oh, Deontay Wilder is not fighting nobody. Shut up. What will be the excuse if Fury wins again? White supremacy? Wanted Fury to win? That Wilder pre-fight meal was spiked? We don't know. And I just want to stay away from that because we already spoke about all these things like for a year and a half, though. A lot of that, So I don't even want to touch base on that. I want to touch base on what could come through fruition. I want to know what Deontay Wilder could capitalize on Tyson Fury, vice versa. That's all I want to focus on. All that other stuff is so popular that we've been talking about for a year and change. The fight is here. Nobody pressed charges on nobody. Now I'm just focused on the fight. I want everybody to be focused on the fight. Bro, my brother watches you every day, man. Keep your videos up. Good looking out, Ed. I appreciate you, my brother, man. Thank you. Humbly appreciate that. Car King, I appreciate your realness here, Punch. Thank you, my brother. Drew Wilder strained his back to her. Oh, Lord. Yo, shout out to New Media USA Boxing. Yo, good show, man. You had me dying with that intro. Yo. New Media Today USA Boxing had me dying, bro. I was dying, bro. I don't care, you could be a Deontay Wilder fan, but you can't front. Shit was funny. Good looking at everybody subscribe to New Media Today USA Boxing. Coach Malachi. Funny guy, man. This fight over faster than the second one. I don't see it going past 5 rounds. Wilder carried out on a stretcher. He didn't get carried out on a stretcher the first and the second fight. Wilder needs to learn Canelo's body hook. He needs to go to the body. That's what I was saying. And he needs to go to the body. Body is right there to take. And all that love handles, hit the love handles, bro. Hit that. It's right there for the taking. It's right there for the taking. Use that power. Use that freakish power. Slow him down. Slow him down. Pacquiao, the last warrior, the last warrior. I'm not going to say the last warrior, but the last dying breed of that caliber of fighter. But I believe that everybody that step inside that ring is a warrior. Everybody that step inside that ring, no matter if you rank number 1, rank number 10,000, you're a warrior. You're a modern-day warrior, modern-day gladiator. Hit the love handle. Hit everything, bro. Hit the chest. Hit everything. Hit it with the right hand, with that superpower right hand, and trust me. Trust me. But, see, Fury is just looking that he just want to connect and just want to headhunt. So he's prepared for that. But just like, and I think this. Everybody, not even, and I'm saying everybody, bro. In general, everybody, including Tyson Fury fans, thought Tyson Fury was flat out lying that he was gonna approach Deontay Wilder like that. Ain't nobody know that Tyson Fury was going out there and bum rush Deontay Wilder. Nobody thought that. High low, dímelo, Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity in boxing. Gracias, mi amigo de lo mío. Jonathan Ramirez, you're talking about what Wilder has to do and what he might bring, but you think Fury coming the same way? I'm not saying he's coming the same way, but I think that we've seen the best. I think we see him try outboxing him the first fight. We see him, we already know what he did in the second fight, but when I'm doing film study, I just saw certain things that set the tone, that if that hit behind the head didn't set the tone, in my opinion, I think it would be a different fight. Am I saying he was going to win the fight? No, but I'm just saying that, man, if you get a hit behind the head, bro, and I'm not saying it was intentional at the same time. He was swinging. His arm was out. He swung. I'm not saying it was intentional. When I say he was hitting behind the head, I'm not saying in a way that's saying, yo, Tyson Fury is cheating or nothing like that. I'm saying that's just what happened. I was doing film study. I was counting them shits. He hit him behind the head countless of times. Countless of times. Those are the facts. Go watch the tape. Regardless if you hate Deontay Wilder or not, fan of Tyson Fury or not, watch the tape. He did hit him behind the head a few times, bro. Several times. And I never did videos about it. I didn't even want to talk. I didn't even want to go look back the second fight because I think that's it. He demolished him. I looked at the fight, but it was I saw the fight again, but I just looked at it like, on speed, not trying to study the fight or whatever. But when I was studying yesterday the fight, so I could really assess if I was training Deontay Wilder, what can I implement in this or a game plan? And I was saying like, damn, yo, there's some shots that was landing flush, but there's some shots that he couldn't get his faculties back in order after those punches in back of the head. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying nobody cheated. All I'm saying was that look at the fight again. Look at the fight again. And the referee also told Deontay Wilder to keep your head up. So I'm not saying he told, look, in the 6th round or in the 5th round, I'm sorry, is the 5th or the 6th round, he told Deontay Wilder, yo, keep your head up. Drew, Kambosos can't even mourn the death of his abuelito. Give this fight to Matchroom. It's been horrendous since they won purse bid. Trillers is basura. Yeah, they basura for this one. He said Boxing Talk had Bill Haney on his heels yesterday. Yeah, he could have answered the question. Yeah, I saw you. He could have answered the question once again. But Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos was going at it in Triller. I mean, in Twitter. I just didn't like. I wasn't feeling George Kambosos' response. Because that right there was fully cap. Teofimo Lopez said this on Twitter. They're going back and forth. Teofimo Lopez says, yo, this whole George Kambosos don't want to sign the contract for the new date. All that talk and he don't want to fight now. Man, someone get this boy so I could finish what he think he started. October 16th, sign the dotted line. Your biggest payday, you a chicken, you're chicken out. $2 million. Teofimo, then George Kambosos replied and says, delusional wage drain kid. Why wait for October 16th? We have a signed date for October 4th. Kambosos, that shit passed. There is no venue for October 4th. So on that, and he continued. Let me break this down. He continued, like I told you at the presser, I'll do it right now. So if you want, just meet me outside of MSG. Just me and you, and let's see who's a real dog. Sorry to break it to you, but no one's scared of you. Well, I'm not going to say that George Kambosos got to be afraid of him, but why you capping like you're going to have a street fight? Why you not promoting, instead of promoting this make-believe street fight, how about you promote this, that you're going to sign the October 16th date? Look, you don't even have to sign the October 16th. I wouldn't even, to be honest, I wouldn't even be mad at George Kambosos for signing that date. I wouldn't even be mad because I understand the frustration that the Triller have put upon these men. I wouldn't be mad, but stop talking like you're going to have a Rocky 5 fight like like Tommy Hearn, like what is it? Tommy Gunn and Rocky Balboa. If you don't want to do it in the ring, we could do it right here, right now. Shut up. Stop the cap, man. Damn. Stop the cap. So meet me out right now with MSG outside. Shut up. He ain't even in New York, man. Stop. You in Miami? He's in Vegas. Stop. Now go after Triller. Go after it. Go after them. I get it. But saying Drain Little, if he's so, get him right now. Get him right now. I'm not even going to contradict myself in terms of, if you feel like you want more money, I ain't going to stop you from getting more money. I don't like people stopping Amanda Serrano from getting more money. I don't want people to stop Teofimo Lopez from getting more money. I ain't going to stop George Kambosos from getting more money. But the consequences is that you ain't going to be fighting. That's it. Go for it. Sue them. Both of these guys should sue Triller, to be honest. And I'm thinking that Triller was doing it was going to be a big major player in the boxing in the boxing world. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this: there's sometimes where you give fighters money because that's their value, and sometimes you make an investment. What Triller needed to do is promote the ish out of this fight because y'all picked up this fight. Y'all picked up this fight. You stuck your nose in boxing business. You won the purse bid. Now you're responsible to put up this fight. You signed a check you can't cash or something? What's the saying? Now you looking small. Triller look like the big boy in town, putting $6 million, and now y'all look like the smallest boys in town. You look stupid right now, Triller. You look dumb. He got the nerve to disrespect Tio's mom in her face, signed the date. Exactly. In Miami. In the hotel. Let's go, Kambosos. What you gonna do? And let's be real. I've been here trying to pump this fight because I feel like a guy like Teofimo Lopez should be respected for doing what he did versus Lomachenko. I believe the kid should earn more than whatever Bob Arum was giving him. This is the reason why they win a purse bid. But Kambosos, to be honest, a lot of people don't even know you. And we had an interview. I had an interview with George Kambosos. And I respect George Kambosos right now to the fullest. I still respect George Kambosos. I think he's a good challenge. I don't think he's gonna be some easy picking like everybody else. But if you want to be the man, you gotta beat the man. If you work your way this hard to be the number one WBO and the number one IBF, when you sign that deal, then get that fight. And just like I even told Teofimo Lopez when he was about to face Lomachenko, when they thought it was lowballing him because they promised him more money, I said, yo, take the fight because money will chase you. Tio. Take the fight. There's your opportunity for greatness. Legacy reigns supreme. Don't be like everybody else. So I'm keeping the same energy like I kept it with Teofimo Lopez. George Kambosos, you want to go put in the pursuit of greatness? You in the same position that Teofimo Lopez was when when he wanted more money versus Lomachenko. When they promised him they was going to pay him more. And the pandemic hit. And that was going to be a pay-per-view fight May 30th. Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, pandemic hit. He was due to make almost $3 million. And Lomachenko was almost due $7 million. So he didn't want to take the fight. He like, nah, I ain't going to take this money. I promised me I was going to pay me. Right? He took the fight for legacy. Now, George Kambosos, it's your time to take it for legacy. Or maybe you overprice yourself in the sense of now you trying to spin this narrative that he didn't want to fight you on the 4th and he switched the date to the 16th. Man, my man, it is only how many days, man? How many days? It is only, come on, 12 days. Get out. And on a Saturday on Brooklyn. You was wearing a Brooklyn jersey. Remember, George Kambosos? Let's go. Let's get this fight. They've been jerking Kambosos around. Triller should pay him the extra money, or move on. It's fishy behind the scenes with Peter Khan leaving Triller, and he's also Kambosos' manager. And that's what it is. Thank you, Drew. Thank you. I touched on that subject before. Peter Khan, the manager, this is what it is. The thing is, they don't want that fight with Triller. And stop capping, saying that, oh my God, we're going to fight on the 4th. You're not going to fight on the 4th. There is no venue, man. Mick Waters didn't want Teofimo Lopez to fight to change the date. They not trusting Triller. Kambosos' team is not trusting Triller. So why you acting like this is a Teofimo Lopez thing? This is a Triller thing. I'm just looking at a date, to be honest. I'm looking at the October. Good looking out, Drew. I'm looking at an October 30th date that's been sitting there with no name by Top Rank and ESPN. And I'm looking at that and I'm just saying, man, maybe it's just going to end up Teofimo Lopez going to fight October 30th. That's my, if I do have a conspiracy theory, that's what I think is going to end up. October 30th, Teofimo Lopez, maybe George Kambosos, ESPN. That's what I see. Triller has jerked Tio around. Triller has jerked Kambosos around. Triller has jerked the boxing world around, us around. Now, I say maybe going to be October 30th. Who's fighting on October 30th? Top Rank got a date open. Bacon, eggs. I missed it. Damn. Triller only needs to sell 200K at 40 to make 10 million. Look, it's not going. I don't think it's going to happen, bro. I don't think it's going to happen, HLD. They don't even got who's going to perform. They don't even got the name. They ain't promoting no artist that's going to promote in Brooklyn. Who's going to do the verses? It's not gonna happen, man. I gotta think objective. I gotta be honest about it, and I'm going with my gut. I don't think this fight is gonna happen on the Triller, and I don't think that Eddie Hearn is gonna pick up on this fight either. Punch Kambosos trying to get Triller default, meaning the zone or Top Rank is gonna take the fight. I think they're gonna take the fight. I think it's gonna land all the way back to Top Rank. And if it lands all the way back to Top Rank, then everybody that said that he wasn't worth it, and if it lands back on Top Rank, Bob Arum's going to look like he's going to look right. As much as you know what I'm saying. I felt that he should get paid. He should get paid because he's a belt holder. He's paying 4 sanctioning fees. And you just can't pay him that 1.2 million. You got to give him more. You got to get you just like you was giving Lomachenko 3 million guarantee. You can't be pushing no 1.2 million dollars to Teofimo Lopez face. You got to up that shit. You got to up it. Punch Kambosos trying to get it. Yeah. But it's going to prove Bob Arum right. It's going to prove that dinosaur right. If it lands all the way, and I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking the worst. Maybe the best and the worst at the same time. The best and the worst. Because ESPN got the platform, right? I just see it like that. It's going to go back to Teofimo. It's going to go back to ESPN. Top Rank, October 30th. I don't have no how you say? I don't have no faith that this fight is going to be picked up. is going to happen on Triller. I don't see no artists. There is no ticket sale for Barclays Center. What they going to promote this for a week? That ain't going to happen. People that paid already got to wait 30 days for their refunds. it's not gonna happen, bro. I'm done, man. I don't think it's gonna happen. There's no more Teofimo Lopez talk. Now I think that Lomachenko's gonna already got his I think his deal is gonna be done with Richard Comey. Gonna be fighting in December. But this is what I was saying. If George Kambosos don't want to fight, if he's gonna forfeit his position as a mandatory, but he signed contracts though, so he could go to court and get his money. He could go to court and get his money. Don't fight Teofimo Lopez. I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but this situation is already ugly. Kambosos is making it ugly because Teofimo Lopez could have made the situation ugly as the A side, and the reason why Teofimo Lopez is the reason. It's not you, Kambosos. Kambosos, you're not the reason why the Triller picked this up. It could have been another guy that was it could have been another guy that would have been mandatory, and he would have taken a purse bid. So it's not about you, Kambosos. So I'm just saying you take advantage of the situation, but he's gonna make it worse. He probably rather get this money. He'd rather get half of the money or whatever type of money taking Triller to court. And maybe right there, Triller will pay up because for them, in their opinion, probably it comes cheaper just to pay them, half of whatever. Yeah, Punch, I already got an email. I'm getting a refund. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So it's not ideal for the fans. There's a lot of people that have made a lot of plans for this fight. Miami, now New York, MSG. Now they're getting refunds. People needed to get their refund in Miami. People need to get their refund now in New York. Now people's gonna pay out of pocket. Nah, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And I think now that Triller's just been playing with the people. Not forget about the fighter, but you already been playing around with the fighters. Now you playing with the people's time. There's people that be like, you know what, I'm going to take a vacate. I'm going to take time off. Spend their money. They're going to sacrifice their time. They got to remember, there's a lot of people that spend some money, man, going to Miami, paying flights, hotels. There's a lot of people in that hotel. And ladies and gentlemen, it's just not the Teofimo Lopez fans. What about the other people in the undercard? What about their families flying out? What about the undercard that they had for Monday and those fighters? Triller is playing. They're not just playing Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez. They have played everybody in that card. In 2 cards, they have played everybody. Oh, Teofimo Lopez, that was a COVID. That was a COVID. What about the June 5th date? What about the June 5th date? People losing interest, buzz. Yeah. I understand it. People's getting mad because they getting played as well. People are getting played as well. But all this is Teofimo Lopez's fault. How a guy that takes it a purse bid? He took it a purse bid. Triller outbid everybody. That's not Teofimo Lopez's fault. I took it a purse bid. They outbid me. I think they're going to do it. They did a whole bunch of promo. It was lovely. It was good. A lot of interest for the fight. Regardless of all that bullshit that people was talking about. There was a lot of people that was talking about. My grandmother was talking about it. She's almost 90. She said that kid from Honduras. She didn't even follow boxing. That's when I say, that victory with Lomachenko was big because my grandma called me talking about Teofimo. Tú sabes ese tipo de Honduras, el que peleó y que ganó el otro día. I said, how you know about this? How you know about him? So the exposure was so good that, damn it reached my grandmother. Mr. Moonshine, el adobo, el sazón, el borracho, el pastor de boxeo. En los domingos. Look at that, brother. I spent a week in London for the fight. It's a bucket list move. Watching a big fight in London, I highly recommend. Oh, Drew, that's my bucket list too, bro. I'm going to London the next. I'm going to the rematch, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to the rematch. Alexander Usyk, Anthony Joshua, Drew. We out there, Drew. Drew, we out there, son. We going back. I'm going rematch. London, punch run. Let's go. Punch. These haters are mad. T.O. beat Loma. That's the source of this hatred. Yeah, they mad. Because he's you know, getting all the fan bases mad. Mad Loma fan base. He goes after he goes after T.O. He goes after Devin Haney. You got Devin Haney fan base. He talks shit about Ryan. He go Ryan fan base and Javonte Tan Davis fan base and Josh Taylor's fan base. So of course he's gonna get hated. He's gonna get hated. They mad. When are you exposing those haters, man? Don't worry. Yo, Dead Drop is going when I do it, Dead Drop, when I do it, they won't even want to be on YouTube no more. Put it that way. When I do it, they won't even want to be on YouTube. But Dead Drop, you already know your boy Punch. When I expose it lovely, man. I bring receipts to the point that but damn. Shit. I ain't lose no credibility. But it's gonna be lovely though. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's gonna be lovely, bro. It's gonna be lovely. Just they don't know what's gonna come. They don't know when it's gonna come. It's gonna be spontaneous. You know, your boy in Punch in the YouTube circuit is spontaneous. When I drop something, I drop it. Pause. I'm about to war Usyk. We are very feel. We're very feel. I'm very, very feel. Look at you. Well, man. But y'all already know, man, officially, Sean Porter and Terrence Bud Crawford are going to be fighting in the Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. Great fight. Can't wait for that fight. But, yeah, man, we got to get that fight done. Again, I don't think that Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos are going to happen in the Triller. I think now the whole boxing world should just not trust Triller. I think the only person that's going to open the door for Triller, it will be Golden Boy Promotions. And now I'm thinking that they should not go to Triller. Don't go to Triller. Don't do it. I know that you're mad at the zone. I think that Oscar de la Hoya is so mad at the zone because they feel like there was some backhand deals with Matchroom and the zone to get Canelo away from Golden Boy, in my opinion. And I think this is why Golden Boy can't trust the zone. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is why they really want to leave. But they're going to leave. They're going to go to another place that's very incompetent. Look, this is just one fight, bro. And this is a fight. The funny part is this is a fight that they wanted. You put yourself out there. You took this fight from somebody. And then you don't want to do the fight. After a whole year, you don't want to do a fight. You took this fight. You came into the sport of boxing trying to make a splash. You can't even make a splash. You got to leave a like for the man. Always stay grinding. Thank you, my brother. But when you think we get an official default, yeah, I think so. Somebody going to get sued. They're going to win, bro. Kambosos going to win if he's sued. He's going to win. And this is why I'm not stressing Kambosos. I'm not stressing that he at this point, you got to have some type of moral. You can't be slave to the situation as well, you know? So I understand George Kambosos as well. You can't be slave to this situation. You just can't. You just can't be pushing, because then you're really like a whore. Or you $2 million. Yeah, do $2 million. Yeah, wait another week. But it's $2 million. But wait another month. But it's $2 million. But wait another year. But it's $2 million. You never made this money in life. Just like I ain't like people doing it to Teofimo Lopez. I'm not going to do it. I ain't going to do it to George Kambosos. Just like I don't like how they do it to Amanda Serrano or Clarissa Shields. Nah, I ain't going. Nah. If he feels like he wants more because of the incompetent, because all the arrangement that he has to change. And I understand certain things happen in boxing, but this right here, this is way too much. Way out of the ordinary. Way out of the ordinary. But Kambosos, don't be going talking ish to Tio. You could just fight him and do that. Do that. Don't talk ish. You drained little guy. Now he's all drained. He was paying so much homage to Teofimo Lopez for beating Lomachenko. And now he's this drained little guy. This kid. Beat that kid up. Beat him up. That's it. Go for greatness. Go for glory. You work your way up to this point. Don't tell me you're going to stop for 12 days. Do you think the contract's allowed to sue for default? What's a setup to go to the next lower bidder? The thing is this October 4th. They both signed for October 4th, though. That's what it is. It's not about that they are you can't like make these guys sign the contract, and then because one guy wanted to give it a go, and then y'all shaming him to sign a contract. Yeah, he already signed the contract. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Dude, I don't know, man. With this is a tricky business. This is a tricky business, and I can't even. It's gotten so crazy that I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I won't even try to know, man. I just want this fight to get over with, or don't do it at all. To this point, I ain't even gonna expect the gadget on this one. It's already an ugly situation. I don't got no answers for you on that one, HLD. At this point, I don't even care. Hey, Punch, Tio got Canelo to start thinking about Undisputed. In other words, Tio kind of moving boxing, making it better. See? True, see? True. I'm going to cry, pack my retire. I am Mr. Funny, man. I going to cry with you, Manny Pacquiao. Puerto Rican rum in the building. What's good, brother? The Puerto Rican flag, Dominican flag. Yeah, maybe he set the tone. Hey, see, I do call Teofimo Lopez the captain of this generation. I told you, the captain of this generation, the commander-in-chief. Yeah, man, got to set the tone. I said he was going to set the tone. I said that. I said it. Yo, Pancho, where you at, Pancho?
Anyway, Dennis told me. Dennis let us know. Said it never means me. Had him at it wrong. What do you mean? Spin me right out low. Dennis got it show, man. Running 90 feet.
And this is why, good looking out, Whiskey, and this is why Kambosos, if you want the fight, stop talking about this fighting outside MSG cap BS, bro. And if you want to fight Tio, sign for October 16th. If they default, then let the zone pick it up. If the zone don't want it, let Top Rank pick it up. They got an October 30th date, and you already know that they're not going to play around with y'all. And that's it. That's it, man. And then move on with your career, because they say Teofimo Lopez is losing money. Teofimo Lopez is a champion. He could get the money. But Kambosos, this is your chance, bro. Because if you don't get the Teofimo Lopez fight, who's going to look at you so they can fight? Where's your big money fight? Where's your $1 million fight? Where's your $700,000 fight? Regis Prograis just made $800,000 in his last fight. And people know who Regis Prograis. Well, who you going to fight? For what? And just like a lot of people feel like, oh, it's almost a year since you fought too. This is the biggest exposure. Even a lot of people be like, oh, this fight is not going to happen. George Kambosos, you're known because you're about to fight Teofimo Lopez. And if you don't get this fight done, who's gonna fight George Kambosos? Lomachenko's already number 1 rated in the WBO. And if you slip on the IBF is the type that they take you off the ranking. You got to work they put you on a back burner. You gonna move up to 140? You can't move up to 140. So I don't know, man. If it's special, it is witness what Usyk is doing. Won all the belts, his opponent, hometown, and said, "I don't need no one ASAP." Dímelo, Bing, JC. Ringside reporting, mi amigo. Dímelo, mi hermano. How you doing, my friend? But if he lost to President, I promise you, I think so too, Mr. Funny Man. I think that if Manny Pacquiao does not become president, I think he'll come back. I think Manny Pacquiao loves this too much. I think for Manny Pacquiao, I could see it with Manny Pacquiao when he's with media, and I could see Manny Pacquiao when he's engaging with the fans. This is a drug. It's not. I don't even think it's so much of just fighting. But yo, that's a drug. It's almost like when you watch wrestling and the wrestler tell you is that pop. Manny Pacquiao gets a pop. It's a drug. It's something that money can't buy, bro. Money cannot buy that overwhelming feeling, that crowd. I think so if he doesn't become president, I won't doubt that Manny Pacquiao. I don't doubt that he will stay retired. Maxie Hughes versus Kambosos undisputed. Let me see. Nothing's been said. And I told myself, look, I said, you know what? I might not talk about. I don't think this fight is gonna come through fruition until Lou DiBella said it's gonna come through fruition. What's good, Punch? Brooklyn Knight in the building. What's good, El Coto? Dímelo, mi hermano. Somebody wrote to me, does Manny Pacquiao pass your karaoke standard? Of course he does, man. One of the best karaoke singer of them all. That's all is known since he was young, or in the mean streets of Manila. Damn, Manny Pacquiao. But we'll see, man. We'll see what's gonna happen. But tomorrow, y'all already know I cut this one short on the Wednesday. Tomorrow, Happy Hour Thursday, the most dangerous show in the YTBC. Probably we got some special guests. Probably I got a fighter that might come show up. A surprise guest. Y'all gonna be very, very happy. But, things are scheduled. Sometimes with these fighters, they be like, yo, oh, my bad. You don't have to do this. I had to train. Blah, blah, blah. So tomorrow I'll put it out. Stay tuned tomorrow. Happy Hour Thursday. More props to everybody doing out there, man. Preserving the sport of boxing. Go catch the Boxing Voice live stream this morning. Me and Ness going at it, talking about, Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant. Debating about that. It was fun. Shout out to Ness and the Boxing Voice. And everybody doing their thing, man. Tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Happy Hour Thursday. We're going to be cooking. Let's go. God bless each and every one of y'all. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.